Hello, we are live, and hopefully we are live with Mike. Yep, we are. So this is the 365-day gaming challenge. This is the challenge where I play an unplayed game for my pile of shame every day. And today is day 108, and we are looking at Total War Warhammer 2. I looked at Warhammer 1 a while back. I don't think I got on terribly well with that game, because I didn't like the strategy campaign map particularly. I didn't think that controlled well. So hopefully this one is a little bit easier. Option wise, oh, that's downloadable content. I'm sure I didn't click on that, and it's gone all weird on me for some reason. It has decided it is gonna options, no. So the mouse is off. I'm gonna have to restart, I think. Oh. Can't even quit. Yes. Oh, there we go. And we nearly had it. Oh, I bloody hate it when games do this. Right. Exit. Let's try that again. And this time, hopefully, Total Warhammer 2 will not have a mouse pointer that is pointing at the wrong place. You're already losing points, Total Warhammer 2. Right. So now the mouse pointer is in the right place. Let's just check the options. We're running in Ultra. Let's just have a look at the advanced stuff. Ultra. Screen space reflections. I think we'll turn those on. Fog will put that down low. VSync will turn on. We'll leave that as is. Shall we benchmark? Shall we see what we're getting? Yeah, let's do the battle benchmark. And then we'll know, won't we? We'll know what we're expecting in the battles. We should get a fairly decent frame rate, I think. assuming it actually loads. I do also have Warhammer 3 to look at some point. So we're getting 121 FPS. That will do. We could turn the frame rate sync up to 120. Okay, so we got an average of 140, we got a low of 82. So I think we'll leave it on these settings. That should keep us at our VSync level. Quite happily. So we have fairly limited in terms of this. We've got battles, multiplayer, quick quest battle, and campaigns. So let's start a new campaign. So, well, I think we'll play that.
I am Tyrion, heir of Anarion.
So what is a good starting race?
Teclis, Lord Master of Hoeth.
Light of...
We are the legacy. No rest. I was born.
I will have my vengeance.
I will see Malekith crowned.
We...
Only
Son of...
Manticores, Hydra, dragons, all obey.
Clan Mors triumphant, yes.
Chief Master of the...
Power shall heal my mind.
Blood, swords, and I shall submerge.
Sigla does not serve. I will return.
There is only...
Deliver more.
Elites, gather.
Master Rune Lord of Caracas. Everything belongs to Grog.
For Bretonia, I
The
fight.
sanctity of life.
Alright, well, I think we're gonna
We
go
must
with
preserve this world.
the High Elves then. So we have intrigue. Influence is going to be spent on superior lords. Trade agreements allow line of sight assets, control a trade partner. And martial prior, superior coordination and melee combat. Alright. Starting units. Flame Spire Phoenix. This doesn't really make very much difference to my game. Given I've no idea what difference those units will make.
Who are the Asur? An enigma to men and dwarfs, who know them as High Elves. At the center of the great ocean lies Ulthuan, a paradise created by the Old Ones. But when the stellar gates collapsed, demons flooded the mortal plane.
Know what I'm doing now.
All was lost until Anarion the Defender strode forth. The first Phoenix King vanquished the demons. With the aid of the Archmage, Calador Dragon Tamer.
And did they take the ring into
It
Mordor?
was Calador and his elven mages who created the Great Vortex.
The fire of Mount Doom.
A swirling maelstrom that siphoned the excess magic, withering demonkind. With the world purged of chaos, the elves took it upon themselves to become guardians and stewards. The twin-tailed comet is oft seen as an omen. But this time, its wake brought great peril.
The dragon with two tails flies lower than before. Its trail disturbs the vortex.
I have felt a change in the winds of magic.
Then write it, brother. Lead the mages of Safari. Bring all in the White Tower to bear if you must.
Such lore is currently beyond us.
I suggest a scrying ritual in the Pool of Isha. It may provide us with the answer.
Such a ritual requires fragments of fallen waystones. Far more than we have.
Then we find more. Make ready your ritual, Lordmaster Talarian. You will have your fragments.
I shall start the search in Lustria.
Lustria?
My brother will search here, in Ulthuan.
Why do you care so much about the greater world?
Why do you not? Stay here, brother. Protect Ulthuan. But I venture beyond our borders.
And while you meddle in far-flung continents, I will ensure you have a home to return to.
That's good then. It's always nice having a home to return to, isn't it? What I don't like is watching loading screens for hours. That doesn't look like a very efficient sword, though. You hate that when you've done, look, it's 90% loaded, but the 10% takes 90% of the time. Maybe it's compiling shaders or something. Always seems to be that takes them loads and loads of times. But better to pre-compile them. Something that No Man's Sky suffered from was that it was trying to do shading and compile on the fly, and that really hammered performance. It got patched quite quickly, but it made my GTX 1080 that I had at the time a right stuttering mess in that game. Wow, have we loaded yet? We're 100% loaded and we're still waiting.
I humbly beg of your attention, Prince Tyrion. I come with blessings from the lore masters of Safari.
Good for you.
Though I am but a short-lived man, my advice may be of use in this black hour.
Maybe.
The Dark Elves, or Druki as they are called by your kind, have yoked the malevolent energies unleashed by the comet's appearance. With them, they have found a route through the shifting isles to the southern shores of your homeland, Ulthuan. I regret to inform you that in your absence, their dreaded forces have run rampant across Ulthuan. While your capital, Lofern, remains uncompromised, several smaller cities have fallen. Though your rapid march south has brought some welcome additional forces, the situation remains grim. See for yourself.
Move the camera.
Your host enters the theater of war, Prince Tyrion. Wield your forces wisely. They are your best hope for
Tyrion.
Lofern's destruction. The city port of Lofern, your capital, is the seat of the Phoenix King. A garrison defends the city, but it is gravely threatened. Druki raiders sack the surrounding countryside, probing the city's defenses. The Phoenix throne cannot be allowed to fall. The Dark Elves must be engaged and driven from Ulthuan.
Alright.
Lightning strikes by the enemy have gained them control of the Tower of Lycian, Lord Tyrion. Its capture means they now command the Straits of Lothan at both ends. Furthermore, scouts report that the Dark Elves have struck at Angeriel and overrun the defenses there. Digging them out of this fortified city will not be easy, my prince. The Druki must not be left to despoil the inner kingdoms of Ulthuan. The Asher's history with the Druki goes back millennia. You are no stranger to their wicked and vicious methods of war. They must not be allowed to enter your capital.
Well, I think the chances of that happening are quite high.
Now is the perfect time to attack. Select your army first. Good. Now, issue an order to engage the enemy, my lord. They are scattered and not prepared for an attack so soon. Battle is upon you, Prince Tyrion. Have your host sharpen their swords, fasten their armor, and prepare for bloodshed.
Okay. So we're fighting sword infantry, spear infantry, 3 spear infantry, and we've got... I don't know what we've got because we can't see it because it's covered by that, which is nice, isn't it? How awesome. So we've got spearmen, and Tyrion, so... Can we move that window? No, we can't even move the window. Can't close it, so we can't actually see any information about our troops. Good job, tutorial. Good job. How difficult would it have been to change the Z ordering on that? Probably not hard. They've already lost 2 points in this
Fellow
game.
Asya, hear my words. Yet again, the Druki come at us, a never-ending tide of war. But Ulthuan's cliffs are strong. Its shores refuse to be washed away by the waves of our hated kin. Today we must guard Lofern's sea walls. Let the Druki torrent come. Their waves will break upon us. Turn back the flood. For Ulthuan, for the Phoenix King, for Asurion.
The Druki raiders were last sighted close to here, Prince Tyrion. Survey the area for yourself. Your presence on the field inspires the elves you command, Prince Tyrion. Under your leadership, your warriors will advance with
Something
great
really weird
confidence
about
into
his
battle.
face.
Wield your influence wisely. Your elves stand ready for battle, Prince Tyrion. Each one has sworn an oath to drive the Druki enemy from Ulthuan, or to die trying.
Yeah, there we go. So it's hold middle mouse button to change the camera. Right, move the camera to there.
The hills and valleys of this place conceal the enemy's whereabouts, my lord. This hilltop should afford a good view over the surrounding area. The time has come to advance, my lord. First, select your own unit in order to rejoin your forces. Good. Now issue a move order towards your army. The troops are assembled and await your arrival.
Onwards to victory!
Excellent. Your place is amongst your warriors, mighty lord. Your very presence
Stop
encourages
changing
them to
my
fight
camera
hard.
angle, will you?
The time
Keep
has
changing
come
my
to
camera
advance your
angle
warriors,
again.
my lord. Select your whole army so that the order may be
Stop
given to all.
doing that. I'll decide what camera angle I want. Thank you very much.
Servant
Good.
of light!
Now order your army forward, my lord. Let us crest this ridge and find where the enemy lies. Excellent. Your army advance in search of the enemy, my lord. Take this time to practice maneuvering your forces while not under threat of attack. Remember, always, that orders are issued only to units currently selected.
Okay, so if you hold spacebar down, you can see the path that they're taking, which is nice.
Orders received!
Oh look, there's some troops.
The enemy come into sight, my lord. We have caught them by surprise. Advance quickly before they can retreat.
I go! Sword of the Asur!
The Druki intend to give battle, Prince Tyrion. Send your elven warriors in to attack. Show the enemy no mercy. Assign individual targets for each of your units when attacking, my lord. Keep a wide formation. Do not let your forces be surrounded.
Spearmen! For Ulthuan!
Be sure to keep watch on your warriors in battle, my lord. Their very lives may depend on it.
By Asurion!
Chop, chop, chop. How are you getting on? They're routing.
The enemy lose the will to fight. See how they run from the battle. Press your advantage. The Druki re-enter the field, and in great numbers. Your Asar are brave, but this shall be a stern test. Move quickly to defend this ridge, my lord. The trees will grant your warriors cover, while the slope will provide them an advantage in combat. Advance upon the ridge without delay, my lord. That position offers you the best chance of victory against such a number. Order your forces forward, quickly.
Moving out.
Go on. Go for it, little troops. Why are you moving my camera again? Stop doing that, will you?
They will be able to rain arrows upon the Druki from behind your front lines.
Just fucking annoying.
Reinforcements now fall under your control, my lord. Move the infantry into your front line. The extra bodies are sorely needed. Place your fresh missile troops behind your army. They will fire automatically if the enemy come into range.
Forward.
I just want to deselect units. Can we? Ah, there we go.
Be sure to arrange your infantry in a line for the coming battle, my lord. Each unit should cover the flank of the next. Do not let the enemy attack the sides of your formation or break through to the rear.
We wouldn't want them doing that, would we?
Excellent, my lord. The ridge is yours. Move your infantry out to block the pass and await the enemy's arrival. Do not be tempted out of position.
They're shooting arrows at us.
Heir of Anarian. Battle awaits. Shield of the Everqueen. Onward! The Reaper! For my lady!
The enemy are nearly upon you, my lord. Be sure to make your presence felt in the coming battle. You have many abilities to rally and empower your troops. Now
Okay.
is the time to use them. Battle has been joined, my lord. Order your forces forward to envelop the enemy where possible. Do not leave troops idle.
Missile fire!
Yeah, I don't think they are idle, are they?
Archers! For order!
Orders received! Asa attack!
Uh-oh.
Spearman, acknowledged! Understood! Purifier!
Mounted reinforcements, my lord. Hurry them into battle, for they are sorely needed.
Silver helms! Assyrian willing!
Actually, let's get those on.
Your reinforcements approach
That
the
one.
battle. Have them charge the enemy rear. The impact alone may break their courage to fight.
Up and down.
Kane, forgive me!
We will obey! Defending order! Silver helms! Full blood!
The Druki are driven from the field, my prince. The war to secure Ulthuan continues, but this day belongs to the Asa. Victory!
We won then. Hooray. I think. I'm not sure that was a particularly convincing victory, but it was a victory nonetheless. But we don't have a victory over loading speeds, apparently. I'm not sure whether this is installed on spinning rust or on one of the SSDs. I'm guessing it's probably on spinning rust at the minute. Don't know. I'll have to check. It's certainly taken its sweet ass time. Nothing more interesting than waiting for load screens to finish. Nearly there.
The Phoenix King sends his congratulations, Prince Tyrion, for the Druki invaders have been driven from the field. The fate of those taken captive from the battle is yours to decide.
I wonder if he drinks and he knows things. It was a decisive victory as well. That's quite good. We'll go with that. Oh, okay, so we get to choose. We can ransom them, execute them, or force labour. So that makes recovery more swift. I don't... Casualty replacement's -5. I don't think we want to do that one then. So it's either force labour or execute them. But that doesn't give us an advantage. The only one that actually gives us an advantage... Well, that gives us an influence, but... and more gold. But that one doesn't give us anything. That one gives us a negative. So I think the only thing that... We'll just execute them then.
all.
Your forces are weary from battle, yet they still retain some strength to march on. See for yourself.
The Assur have triumphed. Tyrion.
The distance your army can still move is shown around it, my lord. Plan your movements wisely, for your armies cannot defend the realm if they are not present to fight.
So, shall we go up towards the Tower of Lycian? Or towards that big city down there? What's that? Lothern. That's nice up there. I think we should just go back there. Just have a bit of peace and quiet. But no. So we'll go up here.
Not possible.
Apparently that's not possible though. So we'll go down here then. Oh, we've got to go there, have we? Why are you doing this game? Why?
The enemy still threaten your capital, Prince Tyrion. Move now to block the route from the south and close off the possibility of attack.
For my queen.
Good. Your army now blocks the approach to your capital. Any attack by the enemy will need to get by you first. See for yourself how your forces control the area around them.
Exit, and it's not pass through. Alright, well, your army zone, so it's the red area then. But it's that's good.
More Asa stand ready to take up arms in the name of the Phoenix King. Recruit them now, and they will be ready to fight in the battles to come.
Her servant.
So we can get archers, spearmen, and rangers. How many of these can we recruit? It's just based on treasure. So, oh, we got plenty. What's the difference between the... Oh, okay, so that's the cost and upkeep. Okay. I mean, obviously, archers are going to have worse melee. So they've got the most attack. I don't think we've got any rangers, have we, at the moment? We've got spearmen and archers and horsemen.
Excellent choices, my lord. Be aware that the recruits will take time to train, and that your army must remain stationary while they do so.
Alright.
You will, of course, be aware that armed forces cost currency to build and maintain. Be sure to keep watch on your finances, lest ruin overtakes you. Let us review what destruction the Druki have wrought on your territory, my prince. Select Lofen to inspect your province. The province surrounding your capital is shown here, my lord. A province may contain many cities, each exerting authority over the territory surrounding them. Control the cities, and you control the land. Cities within the local province are shown here, my lord, along with any facilities they contain.
So, icons of buildings.
Shown also are those cities in the province that were lost to the enemy. A reminder of the need to reclaim them, my lord. Your capital and the buildings it contains are shown here, my lord. Work needs to be done to improve its readiness for war. Here we may see the state of the province that surrounds your capital. The enemy raids have caused considerable unrest. Public order is suffering, as you can see, my lord. The agitators will need calming in time, but matters of defense are more pressing.
Alright, so we like growth. We've got plus 20 on that at the moment. Got 520 income. We've got 100% corruption. Or 100%. I don't know what that icon is. Can't see.
The Assur have triumphed.
Your cities are the backbone of your state, my lord. Taxes are raised through them, and they provide the infrastructure necessary to support your armies. I humbly suggest you commission upgrades to your capital as soon as possible.
Sounds like a plan.
Good. Construction will begin immediately, but will take some time to complete. There is nothing more you can do for now, my lord. Let us await your enemy's next move.
For my queen. A glorious victory.
I'm trying to end the turn.
Ancestors be praised. Fear the might of Ulthuan.
Well, that wasn't very obvious, was it?
The enemy opt to attack your position, my lord.
Oh
Ready
no.
your forces, for battle is upon you once more.
Okay, let's fight. We haven't got our other troops that we bought. Waiting again. For loading screens. Oh, that wasn't quite
Battle
as
is
long.
upon you once again, my lord. Your forces are ready to deploy for the coming engagement. They may be positioned anywhere within the area shown. Always survey the terrain prior to battle and position your troops to gain an edge. The enemy gave battle, so the onus is on them to attack. Use this to your advantage. This forest may be used to conceal your forces. Arrange your cavalry here, my lord, and they will remain unseen until the enemy draw close.
Why can't I zoom the mouse up? There we go.
Silver helms! By Alariel!
Good. Your troops are now hidden from enemy sight, as you can see.
Why are you changing my camera angle again?
Pay attention to your unit cards, my lord, for they indicate the status of your troops. Be mindful of your army. Success on the battlefield depends upon it. This ridge will afford your troops an edge in the coming battle, my lord. Place the rest of your troops close by and claim its forward slopes once battle begins.
Heir of Anarion. Sunfang lusts for battle.
Good. Your troops are ready, my lord. Just give the signal and the engagement shall begin. To arms, then. The enemy enter the field. Advance and claim the hilltop, my lord. Its slopes will serve your forces well. Keep your cavalry hidden. My lord, the enemy field artillery against you. They will be able to strike against your forces at great range.
Oh no.
Employ your hidden forces, my lord. Advance them through the forest, and they will be able to quickly surprise and overwhelm the enemy war machines.
Heir of Anarian. Sinner! Sinner! At once!
The enemy draw close, my lord. Be sure to have your troops arranged for battle. Employ all that you have learned. Wear them down with missiles, pin them with infantry, then hit them in the flanks.
Make Ulthuan proud. Orders understood. We advance.
Orders received. We away!
Why are you doing that? Why? Where am I? Unit.
Your troops come under fire, Commander. Have them find cover or eliminate the source.
Pull back!
Your craven warriors run from the battle, my lord. Round them up and send them back to the fight.
Kill them.
Carry on! Honor bound! Azor, withdraw!
Your warriors begin to rally, sire. Steady their nerves, and they will be able to rejoin the fight.
As you say, we will obey!
Silver helms. For Ulthuan.
Lawyer! Without question!
Your warriors tire, mighty lord. Their exertions dull their ability to fight. Give them time to rest, even amidst the thickest of battles.
Silver helms. Signath.
For duty! Death to all! It will be done! Draw back! Acknowledged!
I don't think it's going to be a decisive victory this time. Although we are winning. But those are in a way.
Put to flight, my lord. Victory is yours.
Well, we won.
Pull
I'm
back!
not convinced we did a brilliant job, though.
Hope is lost!
Did we even deserve to call it a victory? Probably not. So we lost 300 of our troops. But we destroyed more of those. So, not all bad. Lost a lot of cavalry though.
Victory is yours, my lord. But what about the fate of those captured in battle? It can be beneficial to hold them, but sometimes leniency or brutality can be worth more.
Okay, so this time if we force labour we get units replenished. So I think we're going to go for that.
Slaves are always useful. The Druki are no.
You now have the facilities to begin technological research, my lord.
Ooh, lovely.
It only remains for you to choose the direction of development.
Spies within the occupied cities suggest that the Druki are on the hunt for ancient scrolls of power. I am no sorcerer, but this is ill news. They must surely be stopped. The gods are with us.
That's nice. Go away then. How do we get rid of that? Oh, there's a tick box there.
My ancestors would be proud. Corruption makes them weak.
Ah, of course it does. Alright, where do we do research? Building. Recruit hero. Recruit lord. Technology. Well, there's only one thing that we can do by the looks of it. So that's the one we will do. Diplomacy.
Relations with foreign powers may be managed through diplomacy, my lord. Consider your situation carefully before accepting any agreement.
Tyrion. That's a big storm.
Light will drive back the darkness. The Druki are no threat.
The Sword of Cain is unavailable. It's nice. I thought I just did do a research.
I am the heir of an area.
No, I don't want to cancel now. Right, how do we save? Menu, save game. Save.
Corruption makes them weak.
Mm-hmm. So you said. Why can't I move you?
Servant of the king. My journey begins.
No, I wanted you to go.
Guides me.
Oh, you little shit. And I can't undo that, can I not? No. Well, that was bloody annoying. So now I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere. Mission successful.
You, the Aesir of Althwan, are guardians of this world, great lord. Your intellects are keen, your warriors highly skilled, and the homelands they defend are like paradise. Truly, your noble kind stand at the pinnacle of the world order.
We surely do.
Assistance is available should you need it, my lord. You may rely upon it.
Thank you. So now, trumpeters, plus speed, reload time reduction, better armor. No, I don't think we need any naval discipline at this time because we are landlocked, but I think that one will probably be useful, so we will research that one. Always good to have a little bit more armor.
The Reaper. Onward.
So we've got one more turn until that researches.
You count amongst your Aesir kin some of the finest minds in all creation. Put them to work on improving your methods of warfare, my lord. For this task, they will need even grander edifices.
Light will drive back the darkness.
That's nice. Yes. Right. A wall hall. No. Oh, okay. So we can only do one of those two things at a time. That is rather a lot of noise, isn't it? I much prefer it up here. It's nice and bird-songy.
The Phoenix Court is a hotbed of intrigue, and there are those who would try to use current events to turn the populace against you. Take steps to quell the unrest.
The Druki are no threat.
So, public order, various. What can we do to do the public order shit then? That doesn't really tell me very much, does it?
Corruption makes them weak.
That's nice.
The wars to come will be fought using guile as well as brawn. Consider expanding your facilities to permit the recruitment of heroes, my lord. Heroes can be hired to support your forces, or to strike against the enemy.
Light will drive back the darkness.
That is really quite irritating. Can we turn off that bullshit? Sound. Speech. No, I don't want it to. It's just. Advanced options. No. I don't want to turn speech off entirely, but it would be nice just to have that crap.
The Druki are
That stuff. Why? I don't need to keep hearing that, do I? That's just annoying.
Corruption makes them weak.
Yeah, you told us that before. Well, that is... We'll save that. Exit to main menu. Yes. Corruption, in fact, makes them weak. That is one thing we have learnt. And then we have custom battles, quest battles, quick battles. So... you just want to do the battles, which is probably the best thing about Total War games. There's lots of different options here, lots of different maps. Loads of maps, in fact. Ultra funds. In the wasteland. Wow, there's a lot of maps here. That is a lot of maps. Lots of different units. Wow, that's a lot of races as well. So, okay, these are the races, and then these ones underneath are factions, are they, within those races? Oh, I'll have Count Noculus. Can I just drag him on, can I? There we go. Because who wouldn't want to be Count Droculus? Heroes. In infantry, because we need infantry. Halberd. Oh, I think we want some berserkers, yeah. Some berserkers. And we just definitely want some gunneries. I want some Velbats. And I want some Morngulls. Right, why can't I start the battle? I've spent too much money on my army. Apparently. But I've no idea how to delete them. Oh, that just deleted the whole lot. Nice. Well, that's that crap screen then. Well, that is Total War Warhammer 2. Which I think is probably a little bit better than the first one, because the strategic map was a little bit easier to deal with. I mean, it almost feels like exactly the same game. But I'm sure there are improvements. I've not played either game enough to be able to tell. But it all played very smoothly and nicely. It looked quite nice. We will definitely take a look at Total War Warhammer 3 at some point. But until then, would I recommend this game? Yeah, this goes on sale a lot. And the DLCs go on sale a lot. I wouldn't buy the DLCs at full price. Just no way. I mean, there's a lot of content here anyway. But I ended up getting all the DLCs even though I'd never played the game. Just because they were on sale. Seems rather silly, but there you go. That's how I've managed to acquire such a large number of games on Steam. Just buying them in the sales. Steam sales. Until then, that has been the 365 Day Gaming Challenge. This has been day 1... I forget. Day 108. Yes, day 108. And Total War Warhammer 2. And I'll be back tomorrow in the evening, back to my usual time of between 7 and 8ish. Back to a normal schedule. I will see you tomorrow. Tatty bye.